Look at those perfect basmati rice grains. Absolutely perfect. Look what I just made. This is fried pilau rice. It is exceptional. I'm going to show you how to make it. So today I'm going to be making a fried pilau rice, which is as good as, if not better, than what you get at your local takeaway. And I can safely say that because of the ingredients I'm using. I'm going to be using some saffron, just a pinch of saffron, which I've put into some milk. I've got some chopped onions, range of spices, which I'll go through when I start cooking the dish, some ghee, a little bit of turmeric, got some chopped garlic as well, and some garlic and ginger paste. And one of the most important parts of this is a little secret I found out last time I was in Delhi, and I'm going to be using cold 1121 rice. If you haven't heard of it, you've heard it here. This is what you want to be using for your fried rice dishes. It is like that. It is a new, pretty new variety of basmati rice. It's been around since about 2003 in India, and it holds up a lot better. There's no way it's going to turn to mush. Now I want to let you know that you can use regular basmati, good well-aged basmati for this recipe, and it will turn out fine, but just wait till you see how this turns out with the 1121 rice. And I hope you do give it a try. You will. There's lots of different brands. I've tried a lot of them, and they all work very, very well. So I'm going to start melting this ghee now in the pan. And to that, I'm going to start adding some spices. And I'll go through the spices with you. We've got just a cinnamon stick, a couple of Indian bay leaves, a few cardamom pods, which I've lightly crushed. Got some cloves, and about a teaspoon there of cumin seeds. We're just going to stir that. This is a very important part of the fried rice recipe. You want to get these whole spices flavoring that ghee. And that takes about 30 seconds to a minute. I like to kind of toast my cumin seeds as well. So when they start turning a couple shades darker brown, they're ready. They will really shine in this dish. And there we are. They're kind of colored now, so I'm going to go ahead and add the onions. The onions, I'm going to give them a nice fry as well for about 5 minutes. I just want to soften them. You could go longer. It's not going to hurt it. If you want to have a deeper flavor, then you let them brown. So I'm going to go for kind of about 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, until they're just starting to turn a golden brown. And rather than watching this pan fry, we'll come back when that's done. All right, so the onions are looking nice now. They're just starting to turn translucent, soft, perfect for this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and add some chopped garlic, about 2 thinly sliced garlic cloves, some garlic and ginger paste, and a bit of turmeric, about a ½ teaspoon of turmeric, which will just help color it, but so will the saffron, and that's where the flavor comes from. Most curry houses will just use turmeric. It's a cheap spice, and looks like it has saffron in it, but you know, proper pilau rice needs to have saffron. There we are. So I'm going to use this rice now. Now, this is proper basmati rice. In fact, it's probably one of the most popular rice breeds there are right now for basmati, popular around the world. And why I like it, I mean, when I tried it first in Delhi, I was thinking, what is this? Because it tasted just like basmati, but it wasn't like basmati. It was just completely whole. There were no issues with the grains. They were all separate grains. Thinking, this looks amazing. I'm gonna start putting this in there now. And it's this 1121 rice, which is what you want to be looking for, because There's no way it can fail. If you've ever made fried rice before, we're disappointed with the results because it was falling apart, which the basmati rice has a tendency to do usually. That's not going to happen with this. I can just stir this into the ghee like that. Fry it till it's hot and nothing. I mean, look at that. These are just these rice grains are staying together. They're not turning mushy. I can get quite intense with the stirring, unlike with regular basmati rice. And the flavor is all there. This is also known as one of the longest rice grains you can get. It's very, very long. I've even seen them as large as like 2 centimeters. Very long. Well aged, and it's going to be perfect in this recipe. There we are. Okay, to that I'm going to add this little bit of milk, which I put the milk in there to just kind of bring the color out of the saffron. We're just going to stir that in as well. Might add a little bit more rice. I'm going to let this fry for a couple minutes and then we'll come back. All right, so I've been just kind of like toasting this to the pan. It's nicely fried. It is smelling amazing. I'm going to, it has the same fragrance as normal basmati rice. Just stays together better. A little bit of salt there. I'm going to add some of this homemade garam masala to the top. Look at that. And just a little bit of coriander over the top. Time to turn it off. It is time to try it as well. That is exceptional. I love it. And I used to always just steam my pilau rice because that worked well too. But this new fried recipe, which I'm putting together, I think it tops it. It's really, really good. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked this video and you found it useful. Give that 1121 a try. And please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.